What's going on, guys? You're back with Brian in the Apex Gaming Channel, bringing you another UFC 3 beta gameplay. Game's on the way, almost out. I had to bring you this Nate Diaz. I had to show you this reel. I had to bring you this first fight. It's very short, but it's a longer fight in the video that we're going to talk about as we go through it. We're going to kind of commentate the fight as we go along with Nathan Diaz. I just had to let this guy know that I was just more ready than petty, but he was still on his petty stuff, so you'll see what I mean real quick in this video. We touch him up just to make it official, keep it nice like a referee with a whistle. I go ahead and I jab his arms, nice probing jab, touch him with a 2. It was a beautiful setup, 2 jabs to the hands. As soon as he moved through the 2 out there, just kind of working that jab, working the jab straight, keeping it simple, keeping it boxing, keeping it clean, keeping it concise. He don't know what to do. He can't find his way in. He's just throwing naked head kicks, and now you're getting caught at the end of combinations, putting that pressure on him. Not always am I a counter fighter. Sometimes I can throw that pressure out there too. I can put them punches on your hands and make you do things and then make you want to stop. And then this guy just gives up. That's what I meant by him being petty. He just stopped fighting. He gave up, and he thought I wasn't gonna KO his character. Either it was a controller error or he just couldn't deal with the jabs and gave up. But either way, had to get him out of there. You can't be doing that stuff, man. You can't be rage quitting and stopping fighting mid fight, just giving up. But we here again. We still Nathan Diaz. We're fighting Edson Barboza. Nathan Diaz versus Edson Barboza. That's a fight. That's a fight nobody want to see right there. Nathan his leg just too exposed. Edson would eat his leg up, but Nathan would box him up. So I don't know. That'd be an interesting fight if it ever materialized. But I don't really see Nate Diaz fighting people who are in the ranks anymore. It's not really the wave he riding these days. But I'm keeping it clean, like I said, keeping my space, touching with the jab, and then using that as a setup to combo. Not looking to counter as much. Still, the counter is there though. That's a threat that's always gonna be there. For me, that's just my style. I'm gonna counter punch you whenever it's there, but before it's there, I'm gonna put them hands on you. I was hitting him with the 1-2. I touched him with the 1-2. Actually, I threw a 1-2, but the 2 hit, so it's more like a 2-1-2. Hit him with the 2-1-2 as a combination. Hurt him. Look at that 1-2-1-2. It's just way too fast in the beta. I'm glad they said they toned it down. They changed the speed of it because it was just way too quick. Nathan was just abusing people with the 1-2, and he's so long. He's so long. If you don't get your kicking game off or you don't get your counter game off, if you try to stand there and try to go hands up with him, you're gonna run into it. Look, I jabbed him out of his movement, stopped him dry, stopped him from kicking, just because he's not doing anything to set it up. He's just kind of standing out in front of me. He should be kicking the legs. He should be moving in angles. He's trying to figure out how to do spin stuff. Look at him. He fell in love with the spin kick. Look, man, like there's plenty of opportunity for him to try to take advantage of the fact that I'm throwing jabs and straights real fast. He can get up underneath it with a clinch, a takedown. He can do anything he wanted to do, but he kind of got perplexed by the speed, and he kind of got perplexed by the timing and the fact that I was angling and using them fluidly, and he just kind of got stuck behind it and didn't know where to go. So I just kind of touched him with it and kept touching him with it. But look, he threw a head kick. He timed it. That's what he should have been doing the whole fight. Should have been timing the head kick to the jab, especially when the jab was too far away, and it was successful. But I took that away from him. I couldn't let him have that for too long. Had to take it away from him. As soon as he saw it happen good and it was a good thing for him, I had to go ahead and take that away from him, remove it from his repertoire. But he's got some fancy kicks there. You saw that? He got the nice little Brazilian kick from UFC 2. He's still throwing spin stuff though. He's still all on it. He should be looking to counter with head kicks. He should be countering with leg kicks. He should be abusing my legs, but he's not. He's just kind of hoping that I fall off somehow. He's hoping that something happens, but it's just not gonna happen. Hit him with the 1-2-1-2 again. 1-2-1-2 is a strange combo to be that fast, but like I said, man, in the gym people do 1-2-1-2s all the time. That's like one of the primary things you train on mitts is 1-2-1-2, 1-2-1-2. You run that on mitts real quick. That's like a real good mitt combination just to keep your hands loose, keep them fast. Of course, you're not throwing full extension punches like Nate Diaz is, but I used the 1 there as a setup and then land the 2. I knew the 1 was gonna miss, but I wanted the move in 2 to hit him, and it worked. But look at him, he clapped back while I was low on stamina, and it did some damage. But now he's in the mindset that he gonna throw bungalows now. He threw an overhand. Look at beautiful work. I love it. Oh, and he threw a spinning kick that kicked me on the shoulders and rounded it. Beautiful work. I love it. I love when people start to get confident. I like when people start to get back in the fight. They start to get some health events on their side. They feel confident because they start to get reckless again. Like if they tightened up, like, you know, you heard a couple guys, they start tightening up, and once they start tightening up, it becomes a little bit harder to crack that shell. But as soon as they get something successful to happen, it's like all that shell just shatters to pieces. Once they finally get a health event, they're like, okay, I'm in here, I got this, and they just get reckless again. And once they get reckless again, it's only a matter of time before the big kibosh, as Michael Chavello, the voice, would say, the big kibosh. You know, so it's all in time, all in due time with this game. Especially if you're a counter fighter, it's all in due time. But still touching him with the jab, caught him moving. That's what really messed him up. Really messed him up there is I caught him moving. He went to throw a leg kick from like way away from me, and then ate the jab straight. It's so crazy how strong that is. Like if it wasn't so damaging, I think it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But caught him with the Brazilian kick there. I've been looking to time him with it, timed him with it there. Finally hit him with a straight uppercut, dropped him, tried to hit him with the Brazilian kick as he got up, but I threw it too early. Because you know, I threw it too early. I tried to catch him while he was in the process of standing, that nice little setup, but it didn't work. Now he's kind of scaling the fence to avoid me and throwing hooks. So he want to throw hooks. We're gonna bang on the inside. I hit him with a straight hook and tried to hit him with a straight hook straight, but he blocked before the last straight came out. Put the 1-2 on him for the finish. Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz is a buff character, man. If his stats are the same on the beta as they are in the real game, Nate Diaz is gonna be a dominating force. Please expect to see Nate Diaz in every other fight at lightweight and welterweight, because no matter how big the roster is in this game, no matter how many faces are familiar, no matter how many faces are missing, the reality of the situation is players are going to pick the characters with the highest stats primarily over the players with anything else. Like, they can be your favorite fighter in the world, but you're going to still pick the guy with the higher stats over him. So it's really no point for people to talk about it like they're going to pick other people. People in my comment section know what's up. They're gonna pick all types of different people. All the people in my comment section, I mess with y'all because y'all tell it like it is. Y'all want to play as these people because y'all like these fighters. Y'all want to see Wonder Boy. Y'all want to see Darren Till. Y'all want to see all these guys that the common player is gonna just run straight to Tyron Woodley. They're gonna run straight to Robbie Lawler, you know, at welterweight specifically, and that's just how it is. But the people in my comment section know what's up, and I mess with y'all. I represent for y'all because I like to pick anybody. I like to pick whoever I can pick in the game. So if you're with me on that and you like to pick whoever you pick in the game, you know, let me know in the comment section. Keep dropping names in the comment section too, because if y'all decide y'all want to request some fighters, let me know. That way I can put them on a list and I can knock those fighters out as quick as possible, so y'all can see those fighters in gameplay as quick as possible. But it's been Brian, the Apex Gaming Channel. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you watch my content and you like what I'm doing so far, why not subscribe to the channel? Go ahead and click the bell icon so we can see y'all on the next video, so you can get the updates when everybody else gets them. Because when the tips start rolling out, everybody gonna want to know what they need to do to get to be right in this game. So when the tips start coming, you might want to be subscribed so you can get them before your foes do. But until next time, I'm Brian, the Apex Gamer. Enjoy your day. Peace out.